Only 1 in 1,000 people really take the necessary action to achieve their goals. There's an old saying in the Marines that goes something like, "Everyone wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die." Self-discipline is the driving force behind the realization of any goal. A simple act like eating reflects more on your state of mind than it does on your body. It's the process of taking control of one's thoughts so that one may make decisions that are ultimately beneficial to oneself. Every day, we make decisions that aren't ideal for us. You're going to kick yourself in the balls if the world is out to get you, if the world wants to fight you, if the world is attempting to keep you down. In other words, you plan to prevent yourself from realizing your goals. And I feel the word discipline has been given a terrible rap. We consider this in terms of potential repercussions. No, I don't mean discipline in that sense. What I mean by discipline is giving up short-term gratification in order to gain long-term dignity. Self-discipline, in my view, is the essence of self-love. If you claim to love yourself, you must act in a loving manner toward yourself. Discipline inside oneself is the foundation of monetary success. If you can't win the battle within yourself, you have little chance of triumphing against the external world. Admitting to oneself, "Man, look, I know you, and that girl got a real connection. I know you and you all vibe, but that's your girl's cousin," is an act of self-love. Since I care about you too much to allow it to happen, let me just say that. You tell yourself, "Hey man, look, I know you want to eat that pizza, and it'll be really wonderful. But I can't let you eat that because if you eat that pizza, you're going to feel like garbage. I'm too fond of you to let you eat anything like that. You understand?" The gaze of self-love. I know you want to hang out with your pals this weekend, especially on Saturday night, but you have an exam on Monday, and if you don't do well, you won't feel good about yourself. Discipline is a form of self-love. To achieve fulfillment in life, self-love and self-discipline are prerequisites. Maintaining contentment in life requires self-control. Humans have a bad habit of basing their sense of self-worth on the opinions of others. I was just explaining how hazardous it is to let other people dictate how you feel about yourself. And self-esteem is meant to be how we feel about ourselves. Furthermore, it's like seeing into a cracked mirror. You're going to try to fix your appearance based on the views of others, reflected in a smashed, desecrated mirror. There is a terrible method through which our own self of self-worth may be ascertained. It makes no difference who is to blame for something being broken if it is your obligation to fix it. It's not someone's fault, for instance, if their father was an abusive drinker, but it is their job to figure out how they're going to deal with the traumas they've experienced and attempt to build a life for themselves nonetheless. Your spouse's infidelity may not have been your fault, but it is your job to heal from the wounds it has caused and go on with your life. Responsibility does not imply fault. It's terrible, but they don't care. We enjoy seeing the person at blame for an issue endure the consequences. We want punishment for them. For this reason, we demand payment. We'd love for it to be on them, but when it comes to something as important as your heart, that's just not how it works. What you do with your soul, your life, and your happiness is all up to you. The victim mentality is a prison we can't get out as long as we keep placing blame. Being a victim keeps you mired in misery. The path to leadership is paved with personal accountability. What you do with your soul, your life, and your happiness is all up to you. Though you may be able to influence someone's mood by making them laugh or smile, you cannot guarantee that they will actually be pleased, no matter how fantastic of a time you make them have. To spend time with someone, they must be both beneficial and motivating to you. They stoke the fire in you. Check the latest 5 texts you sent and received. Do you need such individuals to fan your flames or put them out? For a moment, please put down your phone and have a look around. Pay attention to the folks close to you. Is it wood they're tossing on your fire or urine? I want to get back to my regular routine with my job and my family. I want it to have meaning, and it seems to have taken on that meaning. If you are not bettering the lives of others, you are not living. People who are striving for excellence, who have goals, and who want to achieve things, sometimes misunderstand the difference between talent and skill. Skills that come easily to you. Only by repeatedly practicing a task can one become proficient at it. Putting up a wall is not something you do. No one ever intends to construct a wall. If you want to be taken seriously as a wall, you don't brag and declare, "I'm the biggest, baddest, greatest wall that's ever been built." You don't begin with that. You declare, "I am going to lay this brick as perfectly as a brick can be laid." I guarantee that in the next 10 minutes, there won't be a single brick anywhere in the world that is better laid than the brick I'm about to lay. You do this on a daily basis. A wall will shortly be in place, and I believe it provides me a psychological edge over many of my competitors in many scenarios, as it is challenging to take the first step when you look at how enormous the work is. In that I know, without a doubt, that I'm stronger than I imagined I would be if you were in Muhammad Ali's shoes. The definition of who I am is very apparent to me, and it also redefines who I want to be. You really have to wonder that at times. Fear is what drives me. Being timid about taking action frustrates me. And I suppose what happened in my early days was that I got in the habit of addressing things rather than avoiding them. Fear gripped me. For what reason did you have nightmares the night before? Then why did you feel the need to instill such terror in yourself? Please don't leave. You have 16 hours to go until you leave. So why are you still afraid in bed? What makes you so nervous when driving? It baffles me why you couldn't eat breakfast. What is that we fear? You are quiet far away from the plane. Everything up until you take that first step is completely safe. Your day is ruined, but only somewhat. You don't have to take the plunge because God put the finest things in life on the other side of fear so that you may appreciate them all the more when you finally do. Now that the video is over, what do you guys think? Will you start your journey today? Comment down your answers below. Don't forget to like this video. And since you're already here, you might as well subscribe to our channel and click on the notification bell so you don't miss out on great new videos. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the following video.